Sous chicken. We're gonna try it today with my least favorite cut of meat, chicken breast, because we're gonna make it healthier.
It's still fried.
But it will be healthier in my mind. But with the sous vide, we should be able to get it nice, tender, juicy, just like you would. Traditionally, it's made with chicken thighs. But today we're going to make a chicken breast. So we're gonna take our chicken breast and we're gonna cut these into bite-sized pieces. Yeah, it's about a good size, right?
A little bit of story. I got to meet Chef Peng, who was the creator of Sous Chicken a couple of years back. Unfortunately, he has passed away since. Chef Peng used to be like the presidential chef, and he made Sous Chicken for a state dinner because he knew that Westerners like chicken more than, abalone or fancy dried seafood delicacies. So he created this chicken dish in America, and it just spread like wildfire.
So the chicken is sliced into little pieces. We're gonna put it into our Ziploc bag. Okay. To our chicken, we're gonna add some Shaoxing wine, some soy sauce, and some sesame oil. And then we're also gonna put in a little bit of ginger. Okay, so we're gonna give this a little mix in here. And as I mentioned earlier, we're using chicken breast because we're doing it in the sous vide. We should be able to get this just as tender as you would using a chicken thigh the traditional way. And of course, if you have chicken thighs, you can just use chicken thighs if you prefer that. And so the next part, we're gonna do something a little bit unconventional. We're gonna put cornstarch directly into the bag. I learned this off a Facebook group, and I think Facebook or other groups are an excellent resource for you to find new information and see what other people are doing. And if you haven't done so already, go like our Facebook page or Instagram and
message us if you have any questions.
Yep, and subscribe. And now we're going to mix this up in the bag until it should be pretty crusty actually. The cornstarch should absorb all of this stuff.
So what's the point of doing the cornstarch?
Well, this saves a step, right? Later on, we don't need to dredge it when we fry it. So we're going to pretty much dredge it now. It should be pretty rough in there. There should be no more moisture. And all your chicken should be separated. There's probably gonna be a couple more clumps of cornstarch, and that's just fine. If I open the bag, you're gonna see that it looks kind of like this. It's dry, there's extra corn flour, cornstarch, and we're gonna put that directly into the sous vide now. We're gonna put it in at 145 for 2 hours. So when you fry, you wanna make sure your oil is very hot, and it only needs to go in for like a minute or two. And once it goes in for a minute or two, you're gonna get a nice little chunk of nugget here. The texture is a little bumpy, but it's very crispy, so that's a good thing. We're just gonna put it aside while we make our sauce because you want it to cool a little bit so it doesn't steam and basically
lose the crunch.
Exactly. We're gonna turn on the heat, a little dash of oil. So the first things, we're gonna start with the trifecta of Chinese cuisine.
Which is scallion, ginger, and garlic.
Okay, so a little scallions going in. Okay, ginger, garlic. Okay, we're also gonna go in with our chilies. Okay, so you want to make sure to get a little burn on the chilies. You want the flavors to come out. And when you start to cough, that's when you know it's good enough. It smells so nice. I love it.
It's good enough.
I think it's good enough. Just get a little more oil in there. We're gonna put some soy sauce. Bring the heat a little lower. Some soy sauce. It doesn't matter. They're all going in. Soy sauce. The vinegar. Okay. Oyster sauce. We're gonna go with the wine. Okay. And we're gonna just bring this to a boil. Sugar next. Okay. So turn down your heat. We're gonna make the cornstarch slurry with chicken broth this time. So add your chicken broth to the cornstarch and give it a good stir. Let's go in with the slurry. So one trick with the slurry is to always reduce your heat and then turn it back up. Otherwise it will clump together and become a gloopy mess actually. We're gonna stop as soon as we get to the thickness we like. It goes pretty quickly. How's that?
Looks nice.
Okay, just off with the heat. Once you're here, where the heat is off, all you want to do is coat your chicken. As soon as you coat your chicken, we're going to take it out and plate it. Okay, so all the chicken goes in. Okay, so now we're just coating it all.
Is there enough sauce?
Is there enough sauce? There's enough sauce. This is the perfect amount of sauce. Because General Tso's doesn't have much sauce, right? It's mostly like a coating on the chicken.
Yeah, I know, but the sauce is good.
It is finally time that we can taste. Look, like these are so nicely coated, and it's unfortunate that you cannot smell it.
Smell-o-vision.
Yes, it smelled so nice when we were cooking it. Like you can smell it everywhere, and you just want to eat it. Even though I coughed a little bit and choked because of the spices, but it smelled really, really nice.
That's an indication of a good dish.
Yeah. Boom.
Mmm. Very tender.
I think I took too big of a bite.
The flavor is on point. It is so good. A little sweet, a little sour, a little spicy. So good. And I love how like the coating is not too thick.
So was it okay with chicken breast? Okay, it's a pass. So if you haven't done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.
Need some rice, man.